See, look, I love me some Amber Rose. I feel like me and her would be like the best of friends, good Judies, be kikiing, having a ball, having a time, all of that. All of that. But see, my problem with her, over and over again, Amber continually finds herself in situations where the optics just don't look good. And she knows that they don't look good, but yet she still decides to involve herself in these type of situations. Just so she can then yell out later on, my body, my life, my choice. Why is everybody talking about it? And it's like, girl, you knew when you involved yourself in the same situation where the optics don't look good that people would have something to say. So unfortunately, Amber,
let's talk about it.
Shawty, come and swing my way. We ain't gotta waste no time now, baby. Put that on my face. I just wanna bump and grind on you, on you, want you on my face. So shawty, come and swing my way.
listen, I know y'all want to get to the tea, and baby, we will. But for those of y'all that's been living under a rock, baby, my name is Santana. I only been on YouTube since like 2016. Started off going viral, telling stories about my crazy life. A couple of years later, I started doing ratchet recipes, went viral on TikTok. Then I opened up a channel, Aligning Souls, where I was, using my spiritual and psychic gifts to help the girls and whip them back into alignment. In other words, baby, she's gifted. And see, now I'm here to share all of those gifts on one channel. So I mean, whether it's a deep dive, a commentary video, cooking, music, reading horoscopes, baby, if I want to upload a video of me picking my nose and breathing for 60 minutes, I'm into it. My house, my rules. I mean, I just ask that y'all follow me over on Twitter so I can stop talking to myself. And before you go and try to seek help and seek therapy, baby, seek me. Go to my website and book yourself a personal reading if you need one. Now, feel free to sound off in the comments, but be respectful and act like you got that act right. Now, this channel is for critical thinkers. We may not always agree. You may not always even like me. But one thing's for sure, your life will be changed after experiencing me. So subscribe. Now, enough of me rambling, child. I think we made it past the part that was needed to get this video monetized, child. Nah, YouTube going. Nah. Let's get into it.
I want people to have fun. Let's kick back. Let's get into a little tea. Let's not get too crazy, but let's enjoy the sip.
But let's get to the chi-chi, the kiki, the internet bull.
What is going on, y'all? It's Scott Santana, aka Chi-Chi, and we are back for another Let's Talk About It, y'all. We are back for another Let's Talk About It. Listen, like I said in the end, ooh, not me messing up already. Like I said in the intro, I like me some Amber Rose. I do. But Amber, see, here's the thing. Because I feel like a lot of y'all don't live in like duality. Y'all don't live in reality, rather. So it's like y'all either like fully hate a person or y'all fully love a person, right? And I feel like sometimes you a little indifferent and sometimes it's a little bit of both. And see, when it comes to Amber Rose, for me personally, it's kind of a little bit of both because I like Amber. I do. Amber, listen. Amber comes from Philly. She's used to the New York scene, like the actual scene in New York. Okay. I've listened to her on podcasts. She has a podcast that's out now. And I saw an episode that she did with two of my favorite drag queens, Bob and Monet. And she was talking about how she used to go to like Esquilitas and like a lot of my old stomping grounds and whatnot. And I've always known that Amber, was in the whole ballroom scene and this, that, and the third. So, like I was a fan. But see, then there's times where Amber will piss me off. I know I'm not referring to, her whole fight with Jocelyn on College Hill. No, I was one of the people that was actually defending her. Okay, you could go back and watch that video that I did months ago. Okay, but it's just times where she will do things. And it's not just Amber. Like a lot of y'all do it. I don't know if it's a biological thing. I don't know if it's a female thing. I'm sorry, we can't use that word in 2024, child. That's a commentary deep dive for another day. I don't know if it's a woman thing. I don't know what it is, but it just seems to be like a lack of accountability. And I really, really struggle when it comes to people that have a lack of accountability. It's like I said in the intro, you know what the optics look like. You know what the situation is given. So when you get the reaction that you're already expecting, why are you mad? Now, with this situation right here that we're about to talk about, I don't know if Amber has respond. Well, no, she did respond. She did respond, and we're gonna get into that. So I'm not necessarily saying that she's like going off and yelling and da, 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 da. No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying it's a pattern of behavior for Amber. You know what I mean? Like y'all know how y'all sit and y'all look at Monique and y'all be like, oh, she's an agent of chaos. Chaos follows her. Well, yeah, there's certain patterns that follows Amber Rose, and I would like to talk about it. I would like to talk about it. But before we do that, go ahead and like this video.
Whatever you want, babe. Whatever you need, babe. It's like I'll come through a song. Gotta show me the Monday. Whatever you want, babe. Whatever you need. Shoo me, dooby, 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 doo. I'll come through a song. Gotta show me the Monday. I take Cash App, I take Venmo, I take Zelle, whatever else you're looking for. Got a deposit if you're trying to come and get to know. My time is worth money, nigga, that ain't criminal. You can talk all that talk, but to me it's just a game.
That was my new song, Show Me the Money, which is available on all streaming platforms right now, as well as Swing My Way. So definitely go make sure y'all run them numbers up, okay? Another song gonna be dropping soon, child, sometime soon. But anyways, let's go ahead and get into this article, okay? So the Neighborhood Talk posted, new couple alert, Amber Rose spotted leaving a celebrity softball game with 22-year-old NFL star CJ Stroud. Now, before we even get deep into it, right, instantly what came to my mind was like, not y'all saying new couple alert when y'all was literally just dragging Draya, who is like 40 something, for allegedly getting pregnant by a boy who's like 21. So I was like, is this the same type of thing? Like, what's going on? And we're gonna get into how I feel about all of that in a second. But I'm like, what's going on? Immediately that's what came to my head. I'm like, okay, is this like the new thing now? Are we now starting to see older women, more mature women out with, younger well, boys that look like men? Like, what's going on? Right. And then I took a look at Amber, and then I took a look at him. Now, mind you, in this picture right here, looks to be like a grown ass man. Okay. Looks to be about 6 feet. Like he looks very manly or whatever. But then when I started playing the video, I was like, oh, that's definitely a boy. That's definitely a boy. That looks like somebody who literally just got out of PE and just rushed out the locker room because he saw a baddie outside. And let's get into it.
Appreciate y'all, man. Appreciate y'all doing what y'all do, too. CJ. All right, son.
Okay, so after seeing the boy walk, I don't know if it's just me. Maybe it's just me and just knowing the fact that no, it's not just that I know he's 22. He gave me boy doofus energy. He gave me doofus energy. He gave me dumb jock energy. And that's just what I got from it. That's just what I got from it, right? And if you go through the comments, right? If you go through the comments, you see people saying the fact that men over 30 are telling women their age, they're losing value, and the 20-year-old boys are literally picking them up. I'm screaming, plot twist. Ugh, I'm so tired of these relationship conversations because nobody's having an actual conversation, and that's the problem. I can't, man. If we're going to hold men accountable, we need to hold women accountable too. I don't care. I don't care. Them old ran through grandmas love young niggas. No, CJ, don't do it. Reconsider. Read some literature. Okay, I have two sons, and I'm gonna say this: no shade of hate. I wouldn't want them with a woman damn near 20 years older than him. I'm a woman and I know the games. I don't want no older woman finessing my son. Y'all can be mad at me, but if you think it's nothing wrong with this, you're crazy. She was waiting for him to open her door, baby. He too young for you. Where do 40 and 22-year-old olds meet at? Right. My 22-year-old, no kids, never married, multimillionaire son is not messing with no Amber Rose with that resume. These women are engaging in predatory behavior, yet there's a noticeable silence on the matter. If the roles were reversed and a man was in their position, there would be a significant outcry on this platform with calls for his arrest and numerous accusations of manipulation and exploitation of a young woman. After they smash their age group onto the juveniles, it's becoming a pattern. Okay, now give her the same energy y'all giving Draya. He's 22, she's 40. Yeah, no, that's weird. I don't care. Um, I don't care. Personally, I don't care. Shout out the spirit in the room. Come on, 666. Personally, I don't care. I don't. I don't. I don't. Because this is the life that y'all created. This is the world that y'all created, right? Like, let's not sit and act like barely legal porn is not a thing. Let's not sit and act like the age limit for porn and the OnlyFans and all of that isn't 18 and older. Like, I literally watched Bad Baby go from being in high school to the second that she turned 18, she opened up an OnlyFans account and made millions of dollars. And then y'all get mad at all the people that rush to that shit. But who made these rules? Who made it like that? You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, I mean, this is y'all reality. And so technically, if you legal at 18, then what's 22? You know what I'm saying? It's 4 years later. You're now old enough to drink. You're older than 21. Like, so it's just like, am I supposed to be? And then also, too, for me personally, it's a little bit different. Because see, when it comes to the LGBT lifestyle, you grow up a lot quicker. Okay, you grow up way quicker, way quicker. And so it's just a little bit more different because with that lifestyle, it's like, even when it comes to like clubbing and shit like that, like if you, okay, so like let's say you had a row, right? And you still clubbing at like 30 years old or 38 years old or whatever, or in your 40s, is looked at as like, oh, you a bum, you that old nigga in the club, oh, Whereas because of all the things that gays had to fight for, it's more of, no, bitch, I'm going to the club because this is my freedom. This is my liberation. This is the time where I, let my freak flag fly. And you know what I'm saying? Like, it hits different. So my mindset is a little bit different when it comes to this. But then at the same time, no, not really. No, not really. Because the relationships that I get into are hetero relationships. So it's still following and practicing the same norms. I don't really care. I really don't care. I'm the type of person that was always talking to somebody older. Okay, I'm pretty sure when I was 21, I was probably talking to people older than 40. You know what I mean? But it's just like, it's different strokes for different folks. And I feel like when it comes to this, I can't get down with all of this fake activism shit. I can't because y'all be mad at the wrong shit. Like, again, for me, my mind automatically goes to, why is barely legal porn a thing? Every time these conversations come up, that's where my mind goes. I'm like, y'all sit and y'all get mad about this shit, but I don't see nobody mad over the fact that barely legal porn is a thing. It's like y'all made such a big deal when Tyga was dating Kylie, and the age difference was what, 17 and 24? And matter of fact, let's have that conversation, because I was about to say what I usually say and be like, oh no, we can say that for another bit. No, let's have that conversation. Let's have that conversation, because another part of it too is that why I don't get offended and why I'm not offended by this is because I feel like a lot of guys aren't realistic, and you're not being realistic at all. And I'm gonna see if I can find the TikTok, because I literally just saved the TikTok the other day because I knew it was going to come up in conversation. I just knew it. Let me see. How do you find the folders? Yeah, let's go ahead. Let's just scroll through my TikTok real quick, because I literally saw a video the other day and I was like, it's gonna come up. It's gonna come up. So let me go ahead and save it. Just bear with me, Shield. Just bear with me. And like y'all doing shit. Where is that? Girl, where the hell is it at? Oh my god. I think it was this one. I think this was one of them. Because I need y'all to start being realistic. Like, I need y'all to stop capping on the internet and start being realistic. And I'm gonna go through these comments.
Have fun. To change room, press the pound key. Entering room 1.
Hello?
Who's good?
Who's this?
Huh?
Hello?
What's
Where's
up?
everybody from? Hello?
Huh? Who's good?
Anybody from LA?
What's up?
Hello?
Have fun. To change room, press the pound key. Entering room 1.
Hello?
Who's good?
Who's this?
Huh?
Hello?
What's
Where's
up?
everybody from? Hello?
Huh? Who's good?
Anybody from LA?
What's up?
Hello?
Okay. Now, if you don't know what this is, then baby, you probably too young. But I'm a millennial, May 19th, 1993. Remember my birthday, bitch, because I will be expecting cash apps, okay? May 19th, 1993 for all the new people, okay? But I am 30, right? About to be 31. And so, as a millennial, we grew up before the age of internet. Like how Gen Z kind of grew up on social media, we kind of grew up before the internet, before social media, and then we literally saw that transition and helped, make it happen. It was a part of that. So we grew up on dial-up internet, when you had to connect your phone. Well, you had to disconnect your phone to plug it inside of your computer, right? And this is before like laptops was even really a thing. You had to disconnect your house phone because cell phones really wasn't a thing like that. They was around, but they wasn't a thing like that. Everybody had the, house phone. So that little piece right there that you see her on, you disconnect that phone cord, you put it inside of your computer, and then you had dial-up internet, right? This is the America Online AOL days, and they had all of these different like chat rooms and things like that. And then you also had something called the party line. Now the party line, I think that might have been a little bit before my time, or like maybe it had just stopped getting as popular around my time because yeah, the internet really, really became like a thing whenever I started graphic designing. So that was like fifth grade, sixth grade. So like around like 10. So I'm gonna say like around 2002, 2003. I don't know if the party line was still like a big thing like that. I felt like I used it once and it was just like, oh, the hell is this? Right. But basically it was a line that people would call into, and people would do it on like weekends and stuff like that. Now mind you, anybody could call into it, but it was a huge thing that people was doing inside of schools. You know what I mean? Like, so it was like teenagers and whatnot using this, but anybody could call and use this number. And it was all anonymous because it wasn't like the days of FaceTime where you could see, okay, how old is this person? Is this person really da, 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 da? No, baby. Imagine somebody like, okay, put it this way. It was Twitter Spaces or Clubhouse. That's literally what it was. It was Twitter Spaces and Clubhouse without seeing a visual. It's you taking your house phone and calling into Clubhouse or calling into Twitter Spaces, but you can't see nobody's screen name, you can't see nobody icon, nobody pictures, nothing. You just go off the sound of their voice and then boom. And from what I heard, it would be lit. You know what I mean? This is what people would do on like Friday nights, Saturday nights, typically when it was popular, like because you wasn't old enough to go to the club. So you did stuff like that. So you had stuff like the party line going on, but you also had like the AOL chat rooms and things like that. It was something called ASL, age, sex, location. And again, people would literally say whatever. Like, this is when catfishing was really a thing too, because you could easily be like 21 F California, right? And you could be a fucking 12-year-old boy living in Massachusetts. Nobody would know if you could fake it. And so many people were doing this shit, which is why this person made this video. And if you go through the comments, let's read them. I had no business on that damn party line at the age of 14. Talk about you single and looking for somebody to talk to. Yes, and I'm talking all freaky like I wasn't a damn virgin. Still, I really had no business. Man, I be beefing with all sorts of people in different rooms. Met my baby daddy on a party line. LOL. I actually met my hubby on a Long Beach party line. We've been together 27 years. Holy shikes, you've got mail. Oh my God. There will always be that one dude asleep and snoring in the room. 626, we used to be 818. I always said 323, even though I was from the 562. What a time to be young. That was me from 90s. They don't do that no more. Listen, let me see if I can type in ASL and see what comes up. Because I just want to prove my point, right? I just want to prove my point. How you spell millennial? Is that how you spell it? Millennial. Wait. Age, sex, location.
Cool, chat rooms were cool, man. Chat rooms were cool. Fucking
they don't have
legit.
chat
Oh, we.
rooms anymore.
Age, sex, location. No.
Yeah, right.
ASL.
Yeah.
ASL. You
That's
pop out of like
funny,
a picture, and then
You
people
give
would
me
hit you up.
flashbacks.
Yes.
Right?
That was great, man.
Wow.
And then everybody would post their age, sex,
22M,
location.
you know, that's great.
22
Wow.
male, East Brunswick.
And then you're like
22 male.
texting, you're writing in the room,
Not East Brunswick. Is he from Jersey?
you know, where you from? Where you from?
Exactly.
Where you from? That's too funny,
right?
bro.
Those are good times.
Yeah, they
Not
were.
now. They got all these fucking apps, Tinder and all that shit. Yeah.
You have to swipe left, right. And
Exactly.
I have to read a whole fucking bio and shit.
Bullshit.
What the fuck is that?
Fuck that.
Yeah.
I rather know.
Okay. So y'all kind of get the point. Let me see if I can type something else in. Let me see. Baby fit coat. Let me see. Let me type that in because I just want to jog up some memories.
I forgot you used to wear baby fat coats. You used to thought you was doing it to him with that coat. Used to go get them a rim. All the red bones used to go get them a rim. You used to wear these little coats. With the little balls all on your little balls all on the coat. Hey, boy,
You can barely hear him.
the hell on your hood was. You used to wear that coat. The bus stop. The wind used to disrespect the hell on your hood was nasty.
Okay. He doing too much. Okay, and you in my business, don't do that. Somebody said teen pregnancy coat. Yeah, like he doing too much. Let's find a different one. Cause I really just wanna unclog some memories.
Yes, I had this coat
Oh,
since
not
I
her
was
being
15
pregnant.
years old when I was pregnant with my daughter. So I had it for almost exactly 15 years. And I'm gonna wear it till I can't wear it no more because it's the only thing that makes me think of my daughter from when she was in the womb. So now she's about to be 14 and she's such a big girl now. So that's my attachment to her, and I will forever wear it till the seams fall off.
Okay, all right. Because now I'm gonna start getting to my point. What was I about to type in? Oh, okay. Because again, here's my thing, and y'all gonna understand why I say I don't give a fuck. We're gonna turn this off. But this is 3 generations right here. Allegedly. I don't think this is 3 generations. Well, I mean, she do look kind of old. No, but that would have to be the grandmother, the mother, and then the daughter. No. Okay, I think they catfishing. I think they got exposed for catfishing. But let's try this one. Is this it?
For that trigger.
Turn it off. Okay. So you see this right here, right? The grandmother's 43, mother is 31, the daughter is probably like 16. That's one example. Chat, I think we're looking at the same. No. They keep coming up, but I promise you, it's so many other people that I've seen do it as well. Like this. Oh, yeah, this one. Turn it off. Why everybody got to use music? I'm so glad UMG snatched it. Okay, look at this. You got the young daughter. This one still isn't giving what I needed to give. Then you got the mother. Then you got the grandmother. Let me see if I can find another better example. Okay. And then you got 3 generations right here, right? That's not what I'm looking for, though. Hold on, because I feel like you know what? Go like this video while I search on Twitter, because I feel like I bookmarked it. Like, I literally just saw the shit the other day.
I wanna be happy, doing what I please, trying to do what I need, whatever it takes to be free. I wanna be happy, doing what I please, trying to do what I need, whatever it takes to be free.
Okay. Yeah, I feel like it was on Twitter. I feel like it was on Twitter. So I'm like searching my tweets right now. And come on now, because I need to make my point. I need to make my point. Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay. Now I don't this is from a different time. This is from a different time. And I want to post this right here.
Okay. Now what else? Ah, ow, that hurts. Oh, no. No? No. Okay, no. So what's that thing you mean? Okay. Now what else? Ah, ow, that hurts. Oh, no. No? No.
And that wait, because that brings up a whole other conversation that we could do on a different video. How I really feel about twerking and the way that y'all sit and try to, especially if you from New Orleans, the way that y'all try to use that excuse for everything. Oh, we're from the NOLA and the bounce music and the. I'm not making fun of y'all accents, but I'm making fun of it. I'm sorry. Listen, people talk about New York accents all day, and y'all call us dirty. It's fine. Y'all will be okay. But the way that y'all be sitting and trying to normalize twerking and trying to act like it's not a sexual act, like. And then y'all love bringing up, oh, it's bounce music, and that's just the culture. And okay, so why she pay attention to this girl right here? Why is she being so seductive with it? Why is she being so seductive with it? If it's just dancing, if it's just culture, okay, let's see how you feel if your 4-year-old get up and start doing all of that. Commentary video for another day, child. But somebody said grandmother and granddaughter times have changed. Now, mind you, it came out that this girl was wearing a whole filter or whatever. But I ended up writing filter or not, that's really how it's going to be, because there's a side of TikTok that goes up for everybody getting pregnant at 12 and becoming a great grandmother at 52. All the comments be like, oh my God, the generations are so youthful and beautiful. And that's exactly what be happening. And we're going to try to find it because I cannot find Twitter. Like, I feel like it was on Twitter. It was most definitely on Twitter, but I saw a video of like 5 different generations. And it was like, you had the kid, it went up to like super grandmother. Like what's the one? Okay, grandmother, great grandmother, super grandmother, child. It went all the way up there. It went all the way up there. Maybe I need to say 5 generations. Oh, not generation 5, Jackson 5. So I'm gonna prove my. Why I keep doing that? Oh my God. Okay, we're gonna type it all over. 5 generations.
Oh,
Happy Mother's Day to my mother.
happy Mother's Day to my mother.
Happy Mother's Day to my mother. Happy Mother's Day to my mother.
Oh, Mother's Day. I'm mother.
Okay, listen, I can't find the original video that I wanted to show y'all, but y'all get the point, right? So there was a time and point around 2022, maybe top of 2023, where everybody and their mama was posting videos like this, right? And everybody in the comments would be like, oh my God, so beautiful. Y'all are so lucky. Da, 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 da. And I felt like I was the only one that would be in the comments like, why are we glamorizing this shit? Why are we glamorizing this shit? Now, mind you, before you get in the comments and start projecting and be like, oh, what do you have against us? Like, some people don't have a choice and they just ended up. I'm not judging you if you had a baby young. I'm not the person to do that. Hello. But what I am talking about is like, I was always the person I was like, okay, 16 and pregnant was glamorized, but then watch when it becomes 32 and grandma. And then when I see this TikTok trend happening on TikTok, I'm looking at the comments and I'm looking at everybody glorifying, and I'm just like, okay, so what is it? What is it? Because when it comes to like an Amber Rose situation over the Draya, y'all act like y'all got these issues with them being 21 and older and of legal age, right? When it came to Kylie and Tiger, you act like that was an issue and this, that, and the third. But like nobody's saying anything about all of these people that's getting pregnant at 12 and like. And you could say it's a bit of a stretch, but it's not really. To me, it's just like, what's going on? Are we glamorizing? Is it just the fact that, okay, well, I mean, at this point, they 16, 36, 61, 78, and 94. So what the hell can we do? Like, it just confuses me. It confuses me how half backwards all of this be. It really do just be confusing me. It really do be confusing me, which is why I tend to just tap out of these conversations. I just tap out of these conversations because it's just like, it just be giving fake outrage for me. Like, at the end of the day, if I'm going to feel a way about anything, I would more so feel a way about like a teenager with somebody that's clearly grown. You know, like if you like 14 and you dating somebody that's like 40, then it's like, okay now. But y'all made the standard 18 to do porn. Y'all are the reason why niggas graduate in high school and immediately, like, I can't tell you how many creators I've seen where I almost wanted to be like, yo, you need to post your ID on your page. And I've said it 1,000 times before. And let me see if I can find it. Check. Can I? Okay. Because I see at least one tweet right here where I say, if you under 18, your age needs to be in your social media bios. That should be a law, like an automatic red stamp Twitter gives out that says underage. And I've always felt that way. Like now on Twitter, you get like a blue check if you pay for verified, and you get a yellow check like if you like an actual celebrity. I don't understand why on every social media site there isn't like something for people that's under 21 and people that's under 18. Like there needs to be some sort of, like if you could have a blue verification check, there needs to be like a red and a green or something. You know, verification check for people that are under a certain age. There just needs to be. That's just how I feel about it, because it can be scary out here. It can be very scary out here. And going back, relating this back to the whole Amber Rose thing, right? When you look at him, that's a boy. That is a boy. That is a boy. That is a boy. Right? That is a boy. I don't know if y'all see it, but I see it. I see adolescence, I see innocence, right? But then the facial hair, and then the dreads, and then if you see maybe like a picture like this, or like a picture where he looks, I guess, more masculine, because that would make him look more manly, you might be a little bit more confused, right? Even right here, I still see a boy. Definitely right here, I see a little boy. I see a little boy. Right here, I see a little boy. Yeah, right here, I see a little boy. Okay. But right here, I see more of a man here, right? It's the optics, Amber. It's the optics. It's the optics. What is the boy name? No, not Facebook. Chow. JT Football. I'm trying to think of his name. I just saw him the other day. Let me put him on screen because I thought he was so fucking fine. This nigga right here. Fine as hell. Oh my God. Husband. Boyfriend. Love of my damn life. Right? But I really can't remember this boy's name. I really cannot remember this boy's name. Let me see. JT City Girls. And then he should pop up. JT City Girls. And then he pops up. I can't remember this boy's name. But nonetheless, the nigga's like 23. Okay, I think 23. Yeah, the nigga's like 23. But yeah, I mean, even at 23, you still kind of look a little bit more. Oh, right here. Samudo, right? Fine as hell. And then looking like you 30. looking like you 40 even. I know 30-year-olds and 40-year-olds that look exactly like this. That look exactly, don't that look like a grown ass man? You cannot look at this and tell me this don't look like a grown ass man. That looks like a grown ass man. But if you don't know, you don't know. So that's another side to the point of this whole story, right? I'm giving y'all different things to think about, right? Giving you different things to think about, because if you in the industry, are you necessarily going around and saying, okay, pull out your ID? And that can even bring up a conversation, when it comes to like rappers, because we was just talking about who was it? Cameron versus Melissa Ford. They was going back and forth a couple of weeks ago because they started having kitchen table talk on a podcast, and I honestly should have left the conversation off the podcast, but they was talking about how they used to go to like all of these parties that were turning into sex parties, and they was IDing girls. And Melissa Ford was like, okay, well, do you think that possibly it could have been some underage teenage girls up in there? And see, again, follow me with my point. Everything is all over the place. Yes, I can understand that. But from their point of view, you're not necessarily in the industry and whipping out IDs or saying, yo, how old are you? Da, 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 da. Especially not when you got niggas that's looking like this, right? Or women looking like this. Or more so girls, I guess, looking like this, right? Because this now seems to be the aesthetic in 2024 for 12-year-olds, which is fucking crazy. But the point is that you're looking older than you're supposed to be looking. I'm just going off the energy, going off the vibe. Everybody loves to bring up, oh, but what does this person and that person have in common? And what if you don't know all of that, right? What if you don't know all of that? You know how many people aren't necessarily dating to be in a relationship? Some people are literally just fucking. Y'all talk about sneaky links all the time. Some people are literally just fucking. So if you are Amber Rose and you at an event and you like, okay, this is a Hollywood event, I would think that you're not a minor, that you're not a kid, because I don't see like any parental supervision around you. You literally look old enough, I guess, from her perspective. Oh my God. You literally, look old enough to be like a grown ass man or whatever. I'm not thinking to pull out no damn ID. Clearly, like you're a football player and you playing for a major league team, whatever. Da, da, da. I'm not thinking nothing of it. I can understand from that perspective. I can understand Amber Rose from that perspective, right? And that's all assuming that that's what it even was, right? Because after the whole post on the neighborhood talk, she ended up coming back and going against that comment. She ended up, I think she posted something on her. I think she posted something on her social media right here. So she says, we literally don't know each other and only met yesterday at a softball game. The sprinter left me and he was nice enough to give me a ride to my hotel. Thanks again. I don't know if I believe this. And again, just for the record, I don't care. But I don't know if I necessarily believe this, because just because somebody getting into a car, what does that mean? Right? Just because you're getting into a car, what does that mean? You know what it looks like. You know what the optics look like. You don't know this man. Yes, he's a celebrity. And you probably feel more comfortable because it's like, okay, it's Hollywood and da 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 da. But like, you don't know this man. People don't know that you don't know this man. They just see you with an attractive man and you getting into his car. You expect him to open the door for you. I guess because you're Amber Rose or because you have a vagina. I don't know. But we're supposed to believe, oh, he just dropped you off home and then that was it. Granted, those of y'all might yell out, okay, well, protect her body and she can do whatever she want with her body. And that's why I start having a problem with Amber Rose, because it's always slut walk this, slut walk that. I have the right to be a slut. And yes, you do. You do. But people also are going to judge. You can't yell out slut walk and then be out here doing the sluttiest of things and then saying I'm not a slut and then get mad when people. Because again, I'm going to ask, like, you getting into a car with this boy that you don't know. What does that mean? What does that look like? These are things that you need to be asking yourself before you do it, so that you don't have to come back on your Instagram story and then try to clear it up later. Okay? Because at the end of the day, we know a lot of niggas to not be shit. We know a lot of niggas that will drop you off at home and then try to come in. And then the fact that you like, oh, he gave me a ride to my hotel, it's just like that's automatically going to be in everybody's mind. Like, oh, he's coming up to your room. I don't know. I'm just playing devil's advocate, I guess. Like I said, we consider all sides to the point. I truly don't. I personally don't care. As far as them two dating, if they really was dating, I truly don't care because, like, bringing it back, like I said, a lot of us grew up on ASL, on AOL chat rooms, on MySpace, on, you know, doing all of this shit. Like, I don't care. And even if she was looking for love in a 22-year-old, I wouldn't care. If they just fucking, I still don't care. I don't care. I don't care. Older than 21, older than 18, of legal age. Again, a lot of y'all was like 12 years old and doing things that you probably shouldn't have been doing. Ask a millennial what age they lost their virginity at. Like, come on now. Come on now. Even when it comes to conversations of like Aaliyah, and people be looking at Aaliyah and Missy and Timbaland and looking at all of them dynamics weird. And I'm just like, a lot of us were quote unquote fast for our age. And the way that people try to act like all of that did not exist now in 2024, and y'all try to erase your past or delete your wholeness or erase your wholeness or whatever, like Draya, it doesn't mean that it didn't exist. Let's go through these comments. Yeah, because she couldn't get an Uber, so she left with a stranger. Right. I couldn't be famous. I would be cursing y'all out every day. Now, I apologize because y'all be loud and wrong. The fact that you actually believe her is hilarious. She ain't have money for Uber. Then how you walk up and be like, my ride left me. Can you give me a ride to someone you don't know? Right. He's saved. She's not. I knew it couldn't be true. Atheists and Satanists are completely different. She's atheist. She doesn't believe in any God or gods. She worships nothing. Okay, we're not getting into all of that. Y'all ran with that new couple alert like flies on shit. The Sprinter left her. Yeah, right. She left the Sprinter leave. She was helping him with his groceries. Y'all, nothing to see here. Y'all was going in the comments about how she was a predator, which y'all got to say now. And I think that's more so the thing that I don't like. Is that there are times when motherfuckers are obvious predators, but then there's other times where I don't believe that is the case, and I feel like y'all need to really be a lot more realistic. You really need to be a lot more realistic, because the way that y'all throw that word around, like there don't be like motherfucking age gaps with a lot of people in your family. Like if we're gonna have these conversations, let's have these conversations. But I don't think because somebody is 22 talking to somebody that's older, it's predatory behavior. I just will never get down with that. I just will never get down with that. Like it's like y'all be looking for excuses just to like, because for me, a predator to me is like a child predator, right? Or somebody that's literally hanging outside of a college campus, picking up girls, and you like 40, 50 years old, or like you literally down to the high school trying to scout out. Like that's a predator to me. Just because y'all don't like the age of two different people and you can't wrap your mind around what it is that they might be having conversations over, to me, that doesn't make them a predator. And I feel like y'all need to be a lot more careful with the language that y'all use, because it's completely different. Bill Cosby, a predator. R. Kelly, a fucking predator. A Draya or a Amber Rose dating somebody that maybe morally you wouldn't date, or more so ethic wise you wouldn't date, or you don't think they should be dating, I don't think that makes them a predator. I don't. I'm sorry. I don't. Because if I look at you and you, again, let me bring up that boy. Let me bring him up. What was his name? JT Tidaloo? Oh, and matter of fact, the nigga not even 23. The nigga is 20. That's fucking crazy. The nigga is 20. I didn't realize that. I thought he was 23. No, the boy is 20. And it's always a damn J. Oh my God. 98% of my exes and niggas I fucked with are named J. That's a problem now. He's 20 years old, 2003, 269 pounds, and he's 6'4". and looks like this. Okay. Absolutely not. But absolutely. He literally looks like one of my exes. Ooh, literally looks like him. Like, you cannot tell me that this don't look like somebody in their 20s. You cannot. You cannot. Maybe right here, I was like, this picture definitely, I would be like, well, you look a little senior-ish. You look like you a junior in high school. Not this right here. It's something a little boyish. And maybe this was when he was in high school. Because, yeah, the unkept hair, the unkept beard. Yeah, like, you really look boyish right there. But, like, if I saw this, or if I saw this, I'm thinking that's a grown ass man. Now, granted, after you have a couple of conversations and you start trying to talk deep, this, that, and the third, if that's even your intention, then you might realize, okay, now wait a goddamn minute. Nigga, how old is you? You don't remember what? You never heard the song calling all 99s or the 2000s or whatever that song is. You know what? You don't know who Lil Jon and the East Side Boys are? What? Like, then maybe you start, but like, again, when are people having these conversations? Let's be real. You be at a club, you see somebody that's cute, you walk up, they be like, "What's up? What you doing after?" Y'all start making out. Y'all go home, y'all fuck. Later on, you might find out after deep conversations. But if you going just based off of appearance, you like, oh, you're attractive, you're my type, you somebody that I want to talk to. Cool, let's move, let's do it, let's kick it. I don't feel like that makes you a predator. I don't. Like, there's a complete difference than you literally looking at little boys, looking at little girls, and then you dating someone and then finding out, oh, you're a lot younger. Okay, but you're still legal, but you're a lot younger. I don't know. That's just me. That's just me, child. That's just me. But see, bringing it back to Amber, that's my problem with Amber. It's like, again, you want to be slutty and you want to be Miss Queen Slut, but you don't want nobody to call you a slut or judge you for being a slut. And it's just like, girl, that's not realistic. That's not realistic. It's not realistic. Just like it ain't realistic for y'all to sit and act like, come on. That look like a grown ass man. Like, let's not. Okay. And even being even more realistic, I keep it motherfucking being with you. Even being more motherfucking realistic. I saw this nigga on the street. Oh yeah, we can talk. We can kick it. You're legal though. Oh, okay. Okay. Act like you got that act right. But anything serious? Anything long lasting? Anything long term? Absolutely the fuck not. You ain't even going through your Saturn return. The fuck I look like? You understand what I'm saying? Like, that's a more realistic conversation and that's a more realistic approach, right? Which is why I stayed away from the whole Draya conversation, because y'all want to go into it and be like, oh my God, Draya is 41, 42. The boy is like 21, 22. And it's just like, are they in a relationship? Because that's another thing that y'all do very, very well and very, very often. Y'all automatically assume that everybody that's paired together is automatically in a relationship. Y'all did that with Carisha and Diddy for years, and they literally kept telling y'all, bitch, we just fucking. And y'all said, nah, y'all in a relationship. And Carisha was like multiple times, no, baby, we literally just fucking. We literally just fucking, and I'm getting a bag for it. And y'all swore up and down she was so in love. That was her man. And she like, yeah, that's my man, and I might be in love, but like, we are not mutually exclusive. Like, he dates around, I date around, I get a bag for it. I'm being treated nice. The fuck? Now, if Amber Rose and this boy was to come out and say, okay, we are married or we are in a relationship, or if Draya and that boy came out and said, we're married, we're in a relationship, that'd be something different, but then still not really. Because again, y'all made it this way. They are older than 18 and older than 21. I'm not about to sit here and get upset about what a grown ass adult even if they're not grown mentally and mature. Like, girl, fuck all of that. Because were you at 21? Or were you thinking about that at 20? Like, come on. Because y'all really be getting online and capping and this, that, and the third. And I feel like half the people that be in the fucking comments be the same ones that was probably fast as teenagers or 21 trying to live fast, die young. But then when they get online and have all of these morals and ethics, like, as long as you're not breaking the law, as long as you're not seriously in being involved in some R. Kelly, Bill Cosby type of behaviors, I don't see nothing wrong with it. But those of y'all getting online and trying to be the moral and ethics police, knowing damn well how you grew up, what you was on, and what type of time you was on, or probably still might even, like, come on. That's where shit gets ugly for me. And how this ends up turning into a 50-minute video, and it was only supposed to be a 5-minute video. But y'all, let me know down in the comment box below what y'all thought about all of this. I was not supposed to be sitting here talking about this all this time. But y'all know one thing I'm going to be good for is bringing up the fucking receipts. Okay, and child, y'all lucky I ain't even do a whole deep dive into Amber Rose and her slut walk past. Child, but we really be here forever, and I'd really be annoyed with her. But I don't know. They probably just fucking, because you not going. I'm sorry, and yes, we are going to go there. We are going to go there because y'all hate when people use stereotypes. But at the end of the day, baby, stereotypes is just proven data over time. It's proven data over time. You be so mad at a stereotype. It's proven data over time. If 9 times out of 10, a nigga takes a woman home, whether they know them or not, and they're both attractive, especially if they both attracted to each other, we gonna assume that they fucking. He didn't come in and read you a bedtime story. The fuck? He didn't come in and tuck you in. He didn't come in and cook for you. And that's assuming that he even went upstairs. That's assuming that they even left the car, because they could have did whatever they had to do inside the car if the windows is tinted enough. But child, the fuck the tent if she freaky enough. So it really don't matter. It's just the fact that, Amber, you left with him. You're a celebrity. You are like 15 years into this shit. You was with Kanye, one of the most famous people of all people. You was caught up in the whole Kim Kardashian Kanye legacy. So you know how this shit works. You know how the game of paparazzi in the media, in the shade room, in the blogs, in the comments. You know how all of this works. Like the comment said, it would have cost nothing for you to get an Uber, but you decided not to. And now I want to know why. Is it because you did go and fuck this boy? Is it because you want to make a statement? Are you trying to stir up trouble and stir up some sort of something for your new podcast that you got out? That's actually good, by the way. Y'all should go watch it. The podcast is really good. But like it does, like, I'm sorry, as somebody with a critical thinking brain, like, again, I'm less concerned about the age difference. I'm asking, why, Amber? Because you find yourself in these situations where you know it doesn't look good, but yet you do it anyway so that you can complain later. So exactly how are you benefiting from this? Let me know y'all thoughts and comments and opinions and all of that down in the comment box below. As if I give a fuck. As if to make sure you stream my music. As if you give a fuck. And I'll see y'all in the next one. Make sure y'all bitches go and book your motherfucking purpose and breed and chat out. I'll see you in the next one.
Universal bad bitch, everybody language, everybody knows she the mud bad bad. Universal bad bitch, everybody language, everybody knows she the mud bad bad. Universal bad bitch, everybody language, everybody knows she the mud bad bad. Universal bad bitch, everybody language, everybody knows she the mud bad bad. Fuck it up, love it how they cutting up. Now these niggas swelling up, but wasn't when I'm coming up. Fuck it up, love it how they cutting up. Now these niggas swelling up, but wasn't when